Hello, my beautiful manifestors. I am so excited about this video today. It just came to me out of nowhere. I don't know why I never thought about it before. It's all about lists. And if you're anything like me, you love to write lists. I know so many of you are journalers like me. We write down our to-do list. We write down a ton of lists all the time. So this is all about 4 major lists that I use in my own manifestation process, and the 4 major lists that I teach my clients to instantly raise their vibe and manifest their desires quicker, easier, and just everything's better. Plus, we love to write lists, so it's even better, right? That gets me into a high vibe state when I can write my lists out. Yeah, I never had this idea before, so I just kind of wanted to bring them all together, the 4 major lists that I use. The first one is the gratitude list. And we all know about the gratitude list. Everyone knows about the gratitude list. It's not just people in the spiritual community. It's so important to be grateful for what you have, but it goes deeper than that, right? Even people outside of the spiritual community, I think they understand that when you get into that vibration of gratitude, you're going to attract more of it. Ask your friends. I'm sure many of them who aren't even into the law of attraction, I'm sure they do some sort of gratitude, some form of gratitude. And you hear about it all the time. I think it's way overtalked and very underrated because we always hear about gratitude, but how many of us have a serious gratitude practice? What I like to do, definitely at the end of the day, write down what you're grateful for. There's so much to be grateful for. And that is because, you should be grateful for things, but also, you're sending those signals out to the universe and you're getting into that vibration. This is science. It's not woo. The vibration of gratitude is this high vibration. Like attracts like. You're going to attract more of it into your life. What I also like to do when you are manifesting something specifically, let's say money, be grateful for what you have already. If you want to manifest a new car, be grateful for the car you have now. When you are grateful for what you have now, you're going to get more of it. Sends that signal out to the universe, right? And we're just attracting more. Also, going back to money, be grateful for your penny the same way you're grateful for your $100 bill. Money is just energy, and energy is all the same. Universe doesn't know the difference between a penny and a $100 bill. So when you're grateful for the penny, and you're so excited about the penny, you can't wait to get more money, more of that energy, the universe is going to bring you more. You're attracting more of that vibrational frequency. So I love to use gratitude in active manifestation, but I also love to use it just to raise your vibe because it makes you feel better. It opens your eyes to all the things that you already have. We're always trying to get to the next level. We're always trying to get more. We're always trying to, be better. But when you can be grateful for what you have right here and right now, you're going to get into that vibrational frequency. You're stepping into that energy. Then you're going to attract more of it. So if you're grateful for all the money you have right now, guess what? Your future self is also grateful for all the money she has. Now you're matching that frequency, bringing more of it to you. Then all of a sudden, you step into it. All right? The second list, my beautiful throat clearing, is the things I love list. Okay? This is kind of like the gratitude list, kind of sort of, but I like to use this list more for raising yourself up when you're feeling down. When you're really feeling like you're in a rut, when you really feel low vibe, do the things I love list. Write down 5 things you love, 10 things you love, 40 things you love, and just keep going. Write down all of the food that you love, the people that you love, the movies, the TV shows you love, the places that you love, the makeup that you love. That's a big one for me all the time. Just anything at all that puts a smile on your face. Put it down on your things I love list. This is going to raise your vibe up like crazy. And the longer you do it, well, it doesn't really matter how long you do it, but the longer you do it, the more you're in that happy, high vibe state. You get that energy going. You feel better. So I would say, yeah, there's a little bit of a difference between gratitude list and things I love list. I use the things I love list when I want to get out of a low vibe state. I tell my clients to use the things I love list to get out of a low vibe state. If you're feeling really down, it's going to instantly raise your vibe. Instantly. Try it out. The third one is the wins list. I have been talking about this nonstop. So if you have been following me for a while, if you're just starting out now, I love the wins list. This is counting your wins. What are you winning at? What went right for you today that you did? There's so much. There's like literally so much every single day. But what do we focus on? We focus on everything that goes wrong. We focus on only putting, $50 into our savings account instead of putting $100 in. We focus on only having 10 people on our email list instead of 100 people. We focus on having the bills pile up instead of focusing on how we are paying them down little by little. Do you see the difference? Like they're two completely different energies. You need to start focusing on your wins. You got to start focusing on your wins. So I love to do my wins list at the end of the day, and I teach this to my clients. I've been teaching this a lot lately to a lot of the girls that I coach, a lot of the girls in my tribe, because it's so important. And it's important at any time in your journey, but I think it's even more important when you're really feeling down on yourself, when you feel like you're not getting to that next level, when you feel like you're at an impasse. Start counting your wins. You're gonna see things start to shift like crazy. So, okay, I don't have 100 subscribers, but oh my gosh, I have 10. Yes, I have 10 subscribers on my email list. That's amazing. Guess what? Universe is gonna bring you 10 more, right? So, oh my gosh, I was able to save $50 this week, or a penny this week. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I saved something. I saved, right? Count your wins. Like I said, at the end of the day, do a list, 3 to 5 wins for the day, but also do it during the day. Like as you go through your day, look at the things that are going on and anything that goes well. When you get that new email subscriber, oh my gosh, I got a new email subscriber. When you get a new follower on Instagram and she looks exactly like your ideal client, oh my gosh, that's a win. When you find a penny on the ground, oh my gosh, that's a win because you're trying to manifest more money. Whatever it may be, you could stretch it, but you got to start focusing on your wins. You want to get into that mindset. So when you get into that mindset, you're like training your brain and your subconscious to start looking for more wins. And there are so many. Sometimes, it's a process. You are rewiring your brain. It's a process. You're rewiring your brain. You're going from the old, which is to look for all the bad stuff, to, berate ourselves, to be hard on ourselves, to say this isn't going right, that's not going right, I didn't do this today, I didn't do enough of this today. Forget about all of that. We're trying to rewire our brain so that we can live our most beautiful, abundant lives. So when you start to look for all the wins, you're going to find more of them. When you start to train your brain every single day to look for the wins, there's going to be more wins that occur. You got it? Good. My last but not least, my favorite, no, they're all my favorite, but this is one of my favorites. It's the be, do, and have list. And I love the be, do, and have list. I learned about the be, do, and have list. This is one of the first tools I ever used when I started my manifestation journey, like 12 years ago. I have my own blank template you can download for free. I'm gonna leave the link below, and if you're watching this on IGTV, there's a link in my bio. Go to the freebie vault to get your be, do, and have list template. So the be, do, and have list is so much fun because it just opens up your mind to everything that you can have and everything that you want to manifest, all of your desires. In a nutshell, there's 3 columns: everything you want to be, everything you want to do, and everything you want to have in life. So, okay, B, I want to be a famous author. I want to be a mother. I want to be the CEO of my own company. Everything you want to do. I want to travel the world. I want to move into a new place this year. I want to start my own business. Everything you want to do. And then everything you want to have, which might be like more material type things. I want to have a new MacBook. I want to have a new Audi. I want to have a new cat, right? So like whatever it is that you desire. I love the be, do, and have list. I love it, I love it, I love it, because it opens up your mind to all the possibilities, and you start to declare your desires to the universe and yourself. So often we kind of know what we want, like we kind of know what we're aiming towards. We kind of know what our next level is going to be. How often do you lay everything out? The be, do, and have list will help you with that. And I like to do it once a week. I do it once a week on Sundays usually. I do recommend doing it at least once a month. And what you're going to do usually is kind of just rewrite the same thing. But sometimes you are, maybe you don't want something anymore. Or maybe there's something to add to it. Or maybe there's something to cross off because you manifested it already, which is so fun. And it gets you into that feeling zone of, this is what I'm manifesting. This is what I'm working towards. This is what my future self has. And you see it on paper and you think about it, and the more you do it, the more of those signals you're putting out there, right? That vibrational frequency we were talking about. So that it's going to match itself. It's going to start bringing these desires into you. I manifested things on my be, do, and have list just by putting it on the list, like not doing anything else about it. Maybe I scripted about it a little bit, but it wasn't like I visualized it super hard. It wasn't like I was thinking about it. I just manifested it because it was there on the be, do, and have list. I manifested a MacBook that way. I manifested 2 new iPhones that way. I manifested a new car that way just by putting it on the be, do, and have list, because it's like you're getting it out of your brain, the desire. You're declaring it. You're declaring it to the universe. You're declaring it to yourself, and then you're revisiting it every so often, at least once a month, I suggest. And when you do that, you're reinforcing it in your brain. It's amazing. Again, I have a blank template. Go to the description. I'm not that good at YouTube, guys. It's in the description, the link to my template for the Be, Do, and Have list. But on IGTV, go to the link in my bio for the free Bebo. So, in summary, to sum up, I don't know which one. To sum up, okay. You can use all these lists for all different things. They are different. And you're going to use them in different times throughout your journey. I don't suggest doing every single list every single day. That's going to be overwhelming, and then you're going to stop doing it completely. Do what feels best. Do what you need at the moment. You know, gratitude, yeah, be grateful for everything that you have, obviously. But when you're trying to manifest something specifically, that's when I do more gratitude, like more active gratitude, right? I want to manifest more money. I am seriously grateful for what I have right now. You want to manifest a new car? I am so grateful for the car I have right now. I take care of the car that I have right now, because you get into that energy. The universe doesn't know an Audi from a Toyota. It just knows car. It's the same energy. So when you're grateful for what you already have, the universe will bring you more. You get into that vibrational alignment. The universe brings you more. Right? Okay, the things I love list. This is amazing for you when you're down, when your vibe is low, when you need that pivot to something better. So when you're really feeling like you're in a low vibe state and you can't concentrate on other things. I know, like, when I'm in a low vibe state, I don't want to read books. I don't really want to watch, videos, self-help. No, but what does help me is sitting down with my notebook and writing out all the things I love, right? I love Popeye's fried chicken. I love taro frozen yogurt. I love my family. I love my hubby. I love Star Trek. Ready, just talking about it is making me so excited. Think about it. You write down all the things that you love already, and it's going to instantly raise your vibe. The wins list, I suggest doing that all the time, obviously. But, really, if you're feeling like you're in that negative space, you feel like you're not manifesting your desires, you feel like it's hard, you feel like things aren't working, you feel low on yourself, low on your self-esteem, the wins list is what you need, and you need to do it as often as possible to get yourself out of that state. You need to start looking at your wins. You need to start training your mind to start seeing all the wins that you already have around you, and then you can attract more into your life. And the Be, Do, and Have list, I suggest doing it at least once a month. I do it every week on Sunday. You could do it every other week. You could do it every day. But come back to it at least once a month, because these are your ultimate desires. This is everything you want in your life. This is everything you're trying to manifest. This is everything that your future self already has. So you're kind of laying it all out. You're laying out the framework. This is everything I want to be in life, everything I want to do, and everything I want to have. You're declaring it to the universe. You're putting it out there. You're putting that energy out there. And it's just such an amazing tool. So I suggest doing that at least once a month. Let me know in the comments which one of the lists is your favorite. I want to know so bad. This was so much fun. I'm going to be talking about the list a little more. Maybe I'll go into depth about each individual list. I don't know. I love writing lists. I know so many of you guys love writing lists. You love writing in general. Take my advice. Make more lists, okay? You can be, do, and have absolutely anything that you desire. You can have it all. You are a manifesting miracle worker. You can have it all. All right? Bye, guys.